Hi friends, again an SUV. Yeah, it's again an SUV which I'm bringing today, but it's a proper SUV, I would say. You know, the market is flourished with a lot of SUVs, and being the festival season, all the manufacturers are coming out with their offering to capture whatever the best they can from the market. But this time, what I brought is a proper big bear, Kodiaq from Skoda. So we've been waiting for this car to hit the market. So much anxiety was to see this Kodiaq, how it will be placed and how the car is. So it's here now, and so we are the first media drive happening down south in Kerala. We are around Trivandrum, especially in Kovalam, and we are enjoying the all-new Skoda Kodiaq. So it's the second day and it's a heavy raining day for today. So I'll be mostly in the car, but I would definitely explain you about the design and other factors outside. So right now, let me chill a bit around Trivandrum driving this Skoda Kodiaq. We started off the drive yesterday. We covered around 150 to 200 kilometers, and the experience I was having was brilliant. The car is solidly built. Here, I'm just in a bad patch of road, and the refinement level really matters for this car. Skoda has built this car on the Volkswagen's flexible platform, so the car has been refined very well. The suspension is harshless, can't be called soft because it's hard enough to take the corners and giving out a lot of confidence for the driver, but it's not harsh. It's a very good sign for the ride comfort. Even on the otherwise, the NVH level on the acoustics also has been improved a lot. The road noise, wind noise and engine noise is minimal, and you are getting a class feel in this car. Skoda has given a very beautiful steering which is speed sensitive. It has been tuned in a way that can be used comfortably for your daily commute, easily maneuverable, and is also tightened when you shift on the mode to other driving modes and give a confidence for the driver even if it's a huge car. The powertrain given for the Skoda Kodiaq in India is the 2-liter diesel powertrain with an output of 150 PS and 340 Nm of torque, which combined to give a very smooth power delivery, where it's also a decently powered powertrain which gives a lot of crunch for the car. It's also been fitted with a 4-wheel drive system. Basically, it's a front-wheel drive architecture, and differential has been given to the rear wheel, and power has been distributed between the 4 wheels and can be controlled according to the driving situation. There are 5 different driving modes, which are Eco, Comfort is a normal one. There's a Sport mode, you can individualize, and there's also one Snow mode, which is not effective, which can't be used unless you are in the top end part of India. When you call Kodiaq as an SUV, it's a proper SUV because there's a proper 4-wheel drive system, unlike most of the other crossovers in the market, and it comes only with a 4-wheel drive. That's a good advantage. When you talk about the 4-wheel drive, it can't be called as a hardcore off-roader, but it can do a decent off-roading. The approach angle is good, departure angle is also great, and the power can be distributed to all the 4 wheels according to the requirement, and it can perform a decent off-roading, which is a good tick on the box which been vacant for most of the SUVs right now in the market. So when it comes to the living space, Skoda has given a great roomy interior, proper 7-seater with 3 rows of seats, but the 3rd row is best for the kids, but if you are not so tall and a normal Indian structure guy, you can easily be fitted into that row. And the boot space is enormous, can be flexible. Normal is around 260 with the 3rd row unfolded, but if you fold the entire 2nd row, you are getting more than 2000 liters of huge boot space. And as Skoda claim, it's a wide one, so you can even fit in a refrigerator or a washing machine if you want to buy one for your home. All the seats are crafted very well. The 2nd row is also having a good side support and good support. It's a roomy interior basically because the vision from all the 3 rows are great. You are getting a panoramic view, and you are also having a huge panoramic roof to add on to that. The best position is in this driver's position. You're getting a great commanding feel over here, which is a key essential element for any SUV, and you are getting that, and can be adjustable. Once you set your real driving position, you can see the end of the hood, which is a proper commanding feel, which lack in most of the present softer SUVs. Kodiaq has been introduced as part of the Skoda's offensive strategy to bring out a new flagship SUV. So while they were designing, they given a lot of emphasis to retain the Skoda design language, which was introduced with the Superb. It's been reflected to other models, and to maintain an SUV character. So this has been reflected entirely in this car. The front is having the Skoda Identity grille, but given a 3D effect. The headlight is full LED headlight. It's cluttered very well, and the LED daytime running light strip is a bit curvy to give that SUV kind of feel. The huge bumper and the masculine feel from the front is retained, so it looked great, macho actually. Side profile is given a more straight line, and the roof line is also straight. The solid masculine character line has also been maintained. So altogether, the proportion wise, it's a great proportion with a broader wheel arch, and all the SUV character has been reflected on the side profile. So, and when it comes to the rear end too, the Skoda Identity has been retained on the tail light, but given a different graphic, and it's a full LED tail light. The huge tailgate is there, and broader bumper. The altogether design gives a SUV kind of feel with huge presence and stance, but retaining the Skoda Identity on the design. There are some goodie features on the Skoda Kodiaq, which is reflected in interior as well as an exterior. One cool feature which we have seen in the interior is the support given to your head on the rear headrest, which is very essential for those who sleep in the travel, because mostly you get the neck sprain when you turn around your head too much when you sleep and travel. Another cool feature which I have seen is an inbuilt torch, which is very useful when you're in the dark, especially when you're using such a car. You'll be going for a vacation or a outing, and if you miss out something in the car, you maybe like this phone, because the phones are played as a torch nowadays, and if you want to find out something, even the phone, you need this torch. It is very useful, and display as the light for the boot, so it's a multi-purpose thing. And in exterior, the cool feature which I've seen is the popped up beading, which comes and protect your door from hitting up from the other car. We normally fix it as an aftermarket, but Skoda has given a standard feature for this. Fourth one is what we've seen in the most premium car in Rolls-Royce, an inbuilt umbrella which is fitted in this door, which can be used especially in a rainy condition like today's. Interior quality is great. The fit and finish is also great. A lot of good material has been used. Different design has been given to the interior, which unlike any other Skoda. Vertical air vent, which give that SUV kind of feel, plus a neatly layouted touchscreen. The quality of graphic is good, but the sound system from Canton is not that great. You can really enjoy a good music, but it's not the top end, I would say. The ergonomics of the new Skoda Kodiaq is also well done. So altogether, the interior of the Kodiaq is having a great feel, premium, and you are getting real value in this interior. Everywhere you can see the quality has been reflected in form of the build, material usage, and fit and finish. So as I mentioned, we are the first media drive of the new Kodiaq. At this point, the launch is yet to happen, and the price is not announced, but I would expect Skoda to play a safe game by keeping the price on an expected bracket, which is in the compass range, or maybe just above that. If it's more than that, it's not going to do good for Skoda, but if they price it well, it could be a good game changer for the brand entirely, and people would love it.